Yeah, hi guys, how are you? Just another little video in regard to intervention orders where children are involved. So for example, I separated with my ex some 7 years ago now. The Victoria Police Corporation got involved and tried to, well, they did. They made threats against me, I should say. Didn't try, they made threats against me. They what did they just say? Yeah, made an application for an intervention order, so I couldn't go near my children, given that no child or no ex was actually physically harmed. Yes, they were physically harmed. So one child had a toe cut off. That was by my ex, and that was reported to Victoria Police. Victoria Police failed to take any action in regard to a toe being cut off. But nevertheless, the shitfuckery by Victoria Police continued. So now, what you've got to understand about don't understand anything. That's a contract issue. So what you've got to comprehend about intervention orders, they're a contract offer document again. So on the offer that you receive from magistrate court, which will be presented by Victoria Police because they are the ones that serve the documents, so that they are the commercial servers for the document. So you don't have to go along to a magistrate court, but what you will see on the document we may make a judgment against you, you may be arrested, you may be this, you may be that. So the first thing you've got to do is refuse that document. And I'll be doing another video in regard to the rates of what the process that I served on the Geelong Magistrate Court was. So you return those documents, and probably do it by mail as well as email, because the magistrate courts tend to lose a lot of documents, and so do Victoria Police. It's all very well that they serve their documents and an assumption that we've received them pursuant to the mailbox rule, whatever, or a personal serving. So you've got to rebut the claim. So basically that no magistrate may not make any decision against you. For a start off, a magistrate doesn't have a legal power of attorney. There's maybe, if you go along to the court, there's maybe an implied power of attorney. Make sure you don't sign that document. If they probably will continue with their process because it's an egotistical process, and they want to gain jurisdiction over you for their egos because they are the masters. So rebut the claims, send documents back with notice of refusal, all rights reserved, no expressed or implied power of attorney given to the court, contract offer refused, ratty-rat. So just go and study contract law. I get all these comments, it's about this legislation, it's about that legislation, that's bullshit. It's not about any type of legislation at all. It all comes back to contract law. The legislation is just the shit fuckery to deceive the people. Sure, they have a process that they go through, and that is covered in the legislation. Now the magistrate probably will continue along and continue with his little game, but you just keep filing notices of refusal and notices of cease and desist on the courts, on police officers. Refuse their documents, don't accept it, don't accept the name, because the name's always in some type of commercial fiction name. Look on your birth certificate, make sure you know who you are. It's the name that your parents gave you, it's not your family name. The name that they give you is basically it's a trust law name, so they're gaining trust, like a trust relationship over you, even if you do admit the name that they do put on the document. So for example, you know, it'll be all in uppercase name, and they know you've got the document. So, and if you admit to that, there's a trust law issue at stake there. You can even write on that document to the court and request the material evidence to support the claim that you are surety for that particular commercial fiction. So just start looking into it. Like, I haven't got my children back, but they're officially stolen now. But you know, like, it doesn't actually help when you actually play along with their games, because at the end of the day, the whole objective by Victoria Police is to remove children from their fathers, you know, and it's probably, at the end of the day, it's probably all about raping and pillaging the money from the community, you know. The Victorian government and the Australian government want money, and all their corporations want money. That's what it's all about. And this won't be getting any better. Like, after this COVID-19 thing, the raping and pillaging will go harder. Like, sure, they're going to give out a bit of money in the short term, but you wait until the longer term consequences, like 5 years down the track, when all the economy is just totally collapsed. So probably, what are we in now? 2020. So you wait until like 2025. They will be going seriously hard by then. So, all right, people, don't put up with their shit fuckery. You've got rights. Exercise your rights. Make sure you maybe read a few comments, have a look at a few other videos if you need to have a look at and see what process that I use. Yeah, so read the footnotes and stuff like that as well. Cheers, bye.